It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the Green Bay Packers. The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Check my 50. You're not ready. You're not ready. Bang, 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 bang. Hatchet. Go, go. Back.
And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game as he'll lose yardage to start things out. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. It's going to be a gain of 6 on the keeper, but it leads to a 3rd down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. He can run for it, and he will. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down.
And that was a nice, strong run by the guy they called the field general.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
No. Slam.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. Flush to his right. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. From the gun, Jackson steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. First carry now for Justice Hill. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Forced out to his left. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Check 31. Check 31. Yup, go. Play.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken very short. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. Shotgun now for Rodgers. This one to the right, caught by Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. Throwing again on 2nd down. Rodgers gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. And he finds Jimmy Graham. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Rodgers' throw is taken in by Jones. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that'll bring up 2nd down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Anthony Averett picks it, and his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
But you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. It means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with 2nd and a yard. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Set, ready, 60 yards. Out. Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down in the hands of the wrong team.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Matt Judon. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Now Rodgers. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Rodgers to throw on third down. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. A good pickup there at 22. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And they're waving pressure too much. Down he goes. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Here's Rodgers. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, third down. Now Mason Crosby for the Packers field goal try. This one from 46 yards out. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Not the greatest of first halves offensively for them, but they are on the scoreboard here just before intermission.
Yeah, and that means that they're right in this football game. It may not have gone the way they wanted in the first 30 minutes, but they've got 30 more to get things corrected and find a way to get a win.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You just...
And that's caught inside the 30. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally, because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. Jones. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. This defense, tough to run against. And those linebackers, they'll go side to side up the field, and there they get them for no gain.
If you can't get linemen upfield to the second level to occupy them, they have a field day just running to the football and putting ball carriers on the ground. Not many yards after contact when they wrap up like that.
Rodgers on target to Valdes-Scantling. The reception good for 7. It's third down. The second down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And able to find Graham, complete. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Two former All-Pros connecting. Rodgers finding his tight end, Graham. Packer first down. Rodgers now on first down. He completes it to Jones. They'll give him a yard on the play, and that'll make it a second down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver or tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
To throw again on second down. Rodgers. It's caught here by Adams. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 39. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They looked like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there were very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Rodgers now on first down. Got an open man. It's Valdes-Scantling. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 29-yard line.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. The first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be third down. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And he finds his tight end, Graham. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 19. Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. 1st and 10 at the 19. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Packers who have the football, but in need of points as we begin quarter number 4. Rodgers will bring him up to the line, 1st and 10. And he's hit on all 6 of his throws on this drive. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Rodgers, and that is incomplete. Defensively, that's Earl Thomas, the all-pro safety, knocking it free. Another good drive, Charles, but it looks like another that might end in a field goal try.
They've made some nice plays. They've given themselves opportunities, but as you noted, another field goal attempt coming up. And that's not how they want to end drives. They've got to figure out what's the final touch that they need to push it across the goal line.
Yeah, still yet to find the end zone. Throwing now is Rodgers. And that is incomplete. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. So they finally get their first trip to the red zone, and it ends with nothing.
And that's what I'm going to focus on with you, because you teed it up really well. Finally get to the red zone. So there's got to be a little bit of frustration. the ball as well as they wanted to all game. Now they get there, but we got to go for it because we don't know if we're going to get back here again. We don't know how many opportunities because they've been sputtering a little bit.
Absolutely. At this stage in the second half, to get there and not get it for the first time, tough. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he powers his way up past the 30. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Big stop, let's go. He's checking, he's checking, he's checking.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. He may try and run for this. And he will take this all the way down to the Packers' 38-yard line.
It's a gain of 33. That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. All runs on this drive so far. It's first and 10. The Ravens taking a knee with victory seemingly in hand here.